Shatt al-Arab no longer has the aliveness to nurture the land, nor the strength to keep the sea at bay. And now a region once lush with grapevines and date palms and apricot trees is turning into a wasteland. And as they walk through their emaciated groves, the farmers of this region can be heard to lament, "This once was paradise."
Let us sense your compassion for the creatures you have fashioned with tenderness and with love. Loving source of all being, fruitful womb of all the living, show to us one more season of mercy.
This is a retreat about coming home to paradise, guided by the spiritual master Thomas Merton, about whom one of his best friends, Bob Daggy, once said, "Merton's finger points us towards so many things, but in the end, they're all the same. He points us home, to where we belong, to where we are all pieces of the paradise isle." It's amazing to realize that nearly 3/4 of a century ago, Thomas Merton, even then a creation mystic and environmental prophet, knew what most of us are just now waking up to, that our paradise has been mortally plundered in our time. It is falling to pieces, disappearing from our sight, our reach, and leaving countless beings alienated and homeless, and none more so than our planet's poor and most vulnerable. So it just may be the greatest challenge of our human race to do this great work to recover paradise, as Merton understood our essential vocation and mission to be. To recover paradise, to rediscover paradise here on this glorious earth, as this glorious earth, now, before it is too late. Thomas Merton was acutely aware of the historical moment into which he was born, and in his celebrated autobiography, The Seven-Story Mountain, he tells of it this way. On the last day of January 1915, under the sign of the water-bearer, in a year of a great war and down in the shadows of some French mountains on the border with Spain, I came into the world. Free by nature, in the image of God, I was nevertheless a prisoner of my own violence and my own selfishness, the image of the world into which I was born. He goes on to say that world was the image of hell, full of men like myself, loving God yet hating God, born to love him, and instead living in fear and hopeless, self-contradictory hungers. Even more specifically, he speaks of his historical situation by saying that I should be born in 1915, that I should be a contemporary of Auschwitz, Hiroshima, Vietnam, the Watts riots. These are things about which I was not first consulted. They are also events in which, whether I like it or not, I am deeply and personally involved. Anyone who chooses to walk a path of the Abrahamic traditions, Judaism, Christianity, Islam, must take their historical location, situation, and vocation seriously. Like Merton, it is our task to wake up and take up the challenge of our historical destiny as well. We are not, like him, people of the 20th century, nor of its several challenges and end times. Rather, we have left that imperium of modernity, as so many cultural philosophers have noted, and we